Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and yeah, it's been a long freaking time coming, but welcome to Let's Play Kirby Squeak Squad. Kirby Squeak Squad is a game that I have honestly wanted to do on my channel since day one. This was one of the few games that I wanted to do for over 8.5 years now. I just have never gotten around to this game. And yeah, and we'll view these story cutscenes when the game actually starts up, so... That's just... I realize this has nothing on it anyway, but still, I'd rather just start completely fresh. So, let's go. Early afternoon in Dreamland. It's so peaceful that even the clouds are drowsy. And now, it's Kirby's favorite time of the day. Snack time! Hey, my snack that I brought down here? I probably did. Today's yummy snack is a sweet, fluffy slice of strawberry shortcake. Time to dig in! Whoa! The cake Kirby was about to eat has suddenly vanished! That scrumptious, berry-topped slice of mouth-watering goodness! No doubt, this must be the work of the greedy King Dedede. Well, no time to waste. Gotta get that cake back. Now, I actually really like that detail. Hold on. And now, Kirby's latest fantastic adventure begins. I really like that detail because that is actually King Dedede's castle from the anime, which I feel that there aren't a whole lot of Kirby games that really, well, from this era anyway. And this game came out pretty much near the end of the anime, in here definitely, but like, you can see it off in the distance there. The anime ended in 2006 over here. I think it ended in 2003 in Japan. I won't bore you with like too many details here, but I just think it's a clever acknowledgement, and there's more like that in this game. But I don't kid, welcome to Kirby Squeak Squad. This is... I want to say... I don't know if I'd want to say the black sheep of the Kirby franchise, but I'd almost go as far to say that, because it's the Kirby game that I feel is probably the least appreciated out of any of them, and it's not that this is necessarily a bad game in any way, but it's that... Well, you'll see. It's not a bad Kirby game, though, by any stretch of the imagination. I still really like this game, and that was it for the entire first level, jeez. Alrighty then, so, let's continue on. I don't think all videos in this Let's Play are going to be one world, but they might be, because this is a pretty short game, like... It's 8 worlds, but the game itself can be beaten in about 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Bubbles Part 1. Tap to pop. Power up. You can keep up to 5. So, as you see on the bottom screen here, which I have conveniently placed side by side alongside the top screen, you can see that we have the sword power up in here. So, let's go ahead and use it, because why not? I probably won't go through too much trouble to explain all of Kirby's abilities in this game because they're... Oh, Bubbles Part 2. Mix bubbles and try and see. You can keep up to 5. So, yeah, you can do that with this. You can use those to normally restore your health. And as you see, we get an M-Tomato from that. So... Find treasure and move on. Who knows what's inside? So, for any of you who've played either Kirby Superstar's Great Cave Offensive or Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, you would generally think of, more so Amazing Mirror, you would generally think that you could actually just open the treasure chests up normally, but that's actually not what happens in this game, because in this game, the treasure chests open automatically at the end of the level, and since we're at the end of the level, you'll see that right now. So, yeah, for doing all that, we get a treasure chest. Beginner notes, listening to this using the sound player. For every treasure you collect, as you see, there are 120 in the game. For every one you collect, they will appear here somewhere. And we actually don't have the sound test right now, so we can't even use that. So, yeah. I love this song, but I don't really care for the remix it got in this game. I think that's actually something about this game in general, is that a lot of this game actually feels more like a GBA game than a DS. In fact, like, not only are most of the assets pretty much reused from Amazing Mirror, but they're really, aside from maybe like the Frame-mater. Yeah, so aside from the Frame-mater being a little bit better in this game, I'd say, maybe not exactly, but like, some of the animations might be a little bit smoother. It's hard to say, really. Yeah. And I believe we have our first mini-boss coming up here. Grab the fire ability. Yeah, we just have Mr. Floss to here, and my cell phone falling on the floor, of course. And I think that's my first time being hit this game. I believe this was the first Kirby game that basically, well, besides Superstar anyway, the first Kirby game in the 2000s that basically started combining all of Kirby's old some of Kirby's old abilities, like fire. If you notice me using what was originally Burning Kirby's attack, or Fireball, I guess if you're a Kirby's Adventure veteran, you notice that Fire and Burning were essentially combined in this game, and Ice and Freeze are the same way. And this is actually something kind of cool that Ice can do, no pun intended. I want that. If you use Ice on water, you can actually freeze water in this game. It's a mechanic that's not used too well, or too often, I should say, but it's really cool when it is. So, yeah. I guess just a nice little thing to... Thank you, Loud notification, for Office 2016. And actually, that was a new enemy there that I didn't want to freeze. I'm not sure if you heard that Office notification or not. But anyways, here we go. Animal Kirby. This is a new ability in this game. I'll let you dig through ground here. And yeah. Animal Kirby is an ability that I really like in terms of the creativity it's used for. It's just... It's not that strong of an ability. It has its uses, but it's not really an ability you'll want to be using in battle that much. And here we go. Grabbing this treasure chest, we'll initiate a fight against these guys. These are known as the Squeaks. Now, you don't always need to be fighting these guys. I'm just doing it right now because I can. But, yeah, you don't need to be fighting these guys. This first battle is against a guy named Spinny, and he was kind of easy and kind of a pushover. If these Squeaks hit you, though, there's something kind of interesting. Actually, I'll let this one here hit that. They can steal your treasure chests. So, yeah, you really don't want to. If they steal them, they hide in this cave, or these, like, little bases here, and eventually could probably run away. Like, the door will just be closed off, and then you just can't do anything about it. So, you want to be quick about it if they get in the cave. Sometimes you just don't even want to bother fighting them, because sometimes they'll just be nuisances. Anyways, 2 new items. The Fire Scroll, a new ability memorized, and the Sound Player, listen to the game sounds. The Fire Scroll is a new mechanic to this game. Abilities get upgrades if you find their scrolls. So in this case, I'll be sure to show off Fire Kirby since I have the ability. Do I get fire at the start of this level? Because I don't know if I do or not, but I'm just going to use it anyway. Fire's upgrade, if I can pause, is highlighted by this red scroll here. We can now angle our fire up or down. And, no, we can't use the burning attack in directionals. So, that was something that was added in later Kirby games, I believe. Because I don't think you can do that in Superstar either, but yeah, we can now angle our fire ability up or down. It's probably about as the most basic of the upgrades. There's some abilities that get much better upgrades later on. This area almost looks like a near reskin of, at least for this part of it here anyway, it looks almost like a near reskin of an area in Amazing Mirror. You'll notice that a lot. There's a lot of similarities between this game and that game. Like, this area seems like something that would be in Moonlight Mansion. Anyways, you can grab that. I think this was the last Kirby game that kind of dealt with the whole issue of if Kirby's hit, he'll lose his ability. But I think that there's a added trick in this game. I'll be sure to show that off later on, but considering there's not much point for right now, considering nothing has been... Oh, and we have a full stomach here. For that, I'm gonna play the smart thing here. And yeah, to do that, what I just did, you can use the touch screen to drag an ability, and you can have it rest in Kirby's stomach, making it effectively a temporary, sixth holder, and then if you're using it to combine something, then, yeah. And I'm gonna switch to Cutter because I want to give Cutter some screen time. Cutter is my favorite ability in this game, easily and hands down. You'll see why later, but it is such a good ability in this game. This guy, I think his name is Storo or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but he's not really that hard. I don't remember what abilities he gets. I should mention that all the Squeak bosses give 2 different abilities each, and can have a chance of giving 2 different abilities. Spinny has an sometimes chance of dropping his, Claw, which if you inhale that can give you Animal Kirby. And sometimes they'll also throw Ninja Stars, which give, Ninja Kirby, which is an ability we haven't seen yet. Storo, I really don't remember what abilities he gives, and we haven't seen the other Squeak yet. Anyways, new items we got. Spray paint, change your color. Graphic piece, part of a big picture. And secret door key. There is now a secret stage available. All those items... Actually, can I show off the secret picture? Or, actually, no, that's not what I was meaning to show off. Well, we have the keys here. That'll show us, like, generally about that, but... No, I don't think there's actually, like, I don't think we actually got the item I was thinking of. Never mind. Anyways, secret stage of World 1, let's do this. I'm knocking all the stages out in World 1 in this video because it's a very short... Oh, speaking of Ninja, it's a very short world. And I need to get used to this ability again because it's very, very different in this game. Okay, so B, no matter what, throws those things. Okay, side B does that. Okay, that's easier to do than it is in Superstar. That's good to know. And is that all it can do? Oh, well, it can do something near an enemy, and it can cling to walls as well, so... Yeah. Ninja in general is an ability I don't use a whole lot in this game. It originally came from Superstar, and I hate to say this, growing up in the 2000s, I actually didn't know Superstar was a thing until, like, right before its remake came out, so, like, for a long time I didn't know Ninja actually debuted in that instead of in this. So, that is Tornado. I want that. Tornado's another really good ability in this game. Like, they just buffed a lot of abilities that were otherwise not so great in this game, and Tornado is probably the one that got the biggest buff. So, and that would be High Jump. High Jump is an ability that did not get buffed in this game, like, hardly at all. I mean, it's not the worst ability in the world. I want to go in this door. Yeah. I was right to do that. These little Kirby things here, I'm gonna use up some healing items here. These little Kirby icons actually have some use. Can I? No, I can't go through that. Shoot. Okay, then. Yeah, the little Kirby icons, if you collect 3 of them and fuse them together, then you get an extra life. That's their main use. I actually did not know this for a really long time, and I don't know why. And I'm surprised I'm keeping High Jump for as long as I am, because I'm not that keen on this ability. And do we have the third of the Squeaks coming up here, or? Shoot. Indeed we do. This is Doc. As well as the introduction of the fighter ability, so... Actually, I could get bombed from these little squeaks, but I'm not gonna bother. Fighter, I guess, kind of like in akin to Ninja, debuted in Superstar, but doesn't really use its regular moveset. It uses the moveset that debuted in... Amazing Mirror. Wait, oh shoot, you can't inhale bombs in this game? That's lame. I really don't need to fight this guy, but I kind of want to do it anyway. There we go. Can I get... he actually dropped his laser there, so... Sure, that's one of the uses of getting an enemy's ability. So, not the ability I wanted. He has a much, much better ability that he can drop, but it's a lot more uncommon. And I guess it wouldn't surprise me that they wouldn't have given it to you right before a boss. So... Yeah, we got laser. Anyways, new items, graphic piece. Actually, we already got a graphic piece already. Vitality. Collect 2 to extend your life. So we essentially have half a piece of heart. I believe there's a vitality piece per world. I think that would make the most sense, because I think there are 8 of them. If this can... Yeah, there's 8 of them, and there's 8 worlds, so... I feel like that would make the most sense. Anyways, Stage 5, which is actually a kind of short mini-level, if anything. Go away. I'll collect that. I believe we have a couple of these things here. I'll collect a random ability. We can get an extra life. I'm not going to collect that other one, because I kept the one from the previous stage. And over here, we just have another 1-up. Over here is the exit. There's a treasure chest up there. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the mini-levels seem to have the I complained about the opposite problem in, Actually, this isn't a bonus level, never mind, we just did the secret level. Yeah, I don't know, that level's just really short in general. I was about to say, I kinda have the opposite problem with, some of the newer Kirby games where the extra levels just seem really long. And generally, it's the extra levels in this game that are really short, not something like this, but still. Anyways, let's go on to fight a boss. And sure, let's see what random ability we could get from this. Cupid Kirby, I'm gonna go with Ice for this. I do not really like the Cupid ability that much. Anyways, welcome to the fight against King Dedede. Now, something I really gotta give mention to. I mentioned this earlier on in the video, but yeah, if you are a fan of the anime, you may notice that this is the same room as in the anime where Dedede always orders all his monsters. If you notice, that is the monster delivery system in the background. I thought that was a really nice touch. Otherwise, DDD's as simple as ever. For first boss, he's not really challenging in any way. And for beating a boss, we get the boss battle badge. Collect all for a new mode. What's this? Someone stole King Dedede's treasure chest. Of course, he doesn't know a thing about the strawberry shortcake. So what's going on? Who's really behind the disappearing shortcake? Suddenly, a whirlwind appears, bringing a band of big-eared strangers. Who are these guys? A band of thieves known as the Squeaks. The treasure chests in tow, they begin to all march jauntily away. King Dedede acts quick as a wink. He grabs Kirby and hurls him at the Squeaks. What a shot! He throws a perfect strike. The Squeaks teeter and lose their balance. They all tumble into a deep chasm, taking the treasure with them. Surely the shortcake is part of the lost loot. Looks like Kirby's quest isn't over yet. Oh no, it's just beginning. And yeah, we immediately kick into the next level, which I will not be doing in this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Kirby Squeak Squad. Join me back next time where we will start up the second world in the game. See you guys then. Peace out.